Hey, good people. Yes, I am back with another one. I'm back. And I want to talk to you guys about situationships. Listen, mate, there's no ship. It's just a situation, right? You're in a situation and the ship is at the dock. It's not going anywhere. And I feel like when you get real with yourself about whatever situation you're in, you'll realize that you don't need to give it your energy, like, you know, and be real with yourself in what you want. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you want to be in a relationship with someone, if you know that's what you're looking for, then kind of commit to that. Commit to yourself. Know what it is that you want for yourself, because you just hurt yourself being in things that you know you don't want to be in. And you can't always look to the other person to find a way out. You have to own your own truth and your own power and say, you know what, this is not for me, and be okay with that not being for you. If you're okay with a situation, then be okay with it. But 9 times out of 10, it's not really what we want. We're just kind of just going with it. You know, 9 times out of 10, the man don't probably even want it. He's just going with it. It's just, we're cool, and it is what it is. It isn't anything grand, small, whatever. It's just, yeah. And you're better off sometimes just being on your own and doing your own thing, because you'll have more joy that way. There's probably less stress and things like that, you know. So you know what, that's all I have to say. And there's not really much. Just, you don't need to do it. If it's not for you, it's not for you, and if it's for you, it's for you. You know, people talk about labels and not wanting to label things, but what's wrong with tradition? If it's not broke, why are you fixing it? Like, you know, what happened to the days when you like someone, you court them, you get with them, you're in a relationship, it works out or it doesn't work out. People out here, because they've got fragile egos or they've been hurt, they don't want to do the work on themselves, but nobody wants to put something in its place and just honour that. But then I say this, you see, if you can't even label something that you're in with somebody, what are you hoping to get out of life? If you can't do the simplest of things of being honest with yourself and somebody else that you're laying down with or you're intimate with or whatever, what are you going to get out of life? How are you? To me, it doesn't make sense. You've got to be true, real, or true, whatever you want to call it. You have to be real with yourself from the beginning, and know what you want for yourself. Because if you're a serious person about the things that you want in life, you've got to be serious about the people that you have in your life. You know what I mean? And I see a lot of successful people, you know, I'm not trying to say that they don't have their hiccups and they don't have their problems, but 9 times out of 10, there's a lot of clarity within their life and their space and what's around them. And this is how they're successful. This is how they have good relationships with people, and build good relationships with, like, even other businesses and stuff like that, because they're clear and they know what they're doing. Their life isn't a game. They're not showing up in their life as a joker. You know what I mean? They're out here being the king of the pack, or even the ace of the pack, or, you know what I mean? Or they can shift between all of them, but they're showing up for themselves because they're serious about themselves and what they want in their life. And I think it's important that if you're serious about the things that you want in your life, you got to be serious about the people that you have in your life. And if something isn't serving you how you should, you got to let it go. Now, on my journey, I've been in situations. And you know what, growing up, at the time, it makes sense. Now, you know, it makes sense because I ain't trying to be with anybody, and I'm okay in what it was. That's what I told myself. But really, I wanted a relationship. I'm in love with love. I love all things that are nice and, you know, romantic, and, you know, I enjoy that. So when I act against that and I adopted the ways of somebody that was a player, or, you know, adopted the ways of how you be when you're just relating to somebody, then I essentially became a female player, and it didn't serve my highest good. It didn't serve me. It's just that I what's the word? I can't think of the word, but basically I, you know, stopped myself from experiencing true love, because I too was playing a game, and now in my adulthood, it's like, even if I meet somebody who I think, you know what, you could be a keeper. I have to filter them through all of my mess, all of my BS, because, you know, I've learnt. So I have to unlearn the ways that I've learnt to be, because not everybody that comes into your life wants to even play games with you. Some people are quite genuine and they just want to be a genuine person in your life. They haven't got no agenda or intention. They got the highest regard for you, and, you know, sometimes you can't paint everybody with the same brush. And also you have to let go of the way you was before. If you know it's not serving your highest good, then you let that go, innit? So mate, even though, you know, it's 2021, I believe that if you can't put a label on something, you've got a problem. When you go to the shop and you want to buy something, if that product doesn't have a label on it, are you going to buy it? You want to know what is it? What's in it? You want to know the price. You want to know what's in it. You want to know how long it's lasting. When does it go off? So if you buy something that has no label on it, then that says a lot about you, innit? You know what I'm saying? Even for independent businesses, when they're starting up, they put labels on things. So when you're relating to somebody, a situationship is not a label. A situationship is a problem. You know, it means you're not serious about you as even an individual. Because if you've got goals and aspirations and you're all caught up in a situationship, how does that serve your highest good? Somewhere deep down you must be lying to yourself about what it is that you actually want. Because I can't, you know, and I might be, you know, being biased or whatever, but I genuinely don't really see, you know, somebody who wants to be truly successful and is okay just being in their situation. You've conditioned yourself to be like that, whether you've been hurt or, you know, you probably don't think you're worthy or whatever it may be, but you've allowed yourself to say, you know what, this is me. And as much as that was fun back in the day, we are big people, and us women, like, you know, we got a timer, right? If we want kids and stuff like that, you know, we can't be out here paying Boo Boo the Fool and all of this stuff. You have to get real with yourself. And, you know, I say all of this to say that, you know, I'm also speaking to myself. You know, I have to get real with myself. Guys, if you enjoy your situationship, stay in it. If you know it's a situation that doesn't even have a ship on it, you just gotta go. You gotta let it go. And I'm speaking to myself also, because I've had my fair share of situations and I'm over it. I'm over it. I am ready to learn all of the joy and the pain. I quickly keep my freedom. No, I wouldn't, but yeah. I'm a boss. Okay, anyway, guys. Yeah, man, till next time. Peace.